Hey, good morning, friends. It's Carl. Welcome to the bathroom. Sunday morning. It's time for the Silky Smooth Sunday shave. Hope everybody had a good week. Mine was pretty okay. Well, it happened. I got a PPE breach at work and I was on isolation for a few days. And it just so happened that that was right around the time of my birthday. So I spent my birthday in isolation. Good times. So, since it was my birthday, but I didn't shave, I have many days growth. I'm going to do my traditional birthday shave. If you've been with the channel for a while, you know that my birthday in 2014 was when I first started wet shaving. I bought myself the wet shaving kit that you can buy at the local drugstore, which included the MicroTouch One twist to open razor, and it came with some of the Dorco ST, what are these, ST3s or whatever, blades. And then I also bought the VDH Deluxe shave kit, which included the VDH Deluxe soap, the little green lathering bowl, and the VDH Deluxe boar brush. So I'll be having a throwback shave today. Like I said, this is kind of my tradition. My birthday week, when I shave, I usually use this kit, my 1975 Gillette Black Beauty, because it's my birthday razor. But because of the not shaving and being off of work stuff, I'm going to just do this shave as my throwback. So, happy birthday to me. I did receive a really nice gift from my sweet work wife. She got me this really cool Captain America mug. She saw that I posted on Facebook that I had lost or broken my original one, so she got me a replacement. So very cool. Thank you. All right, so bloom water on the VDH soap, just because this is how I did it when I first started. Because, like many people, when they first started watching or wanting to wet shave, we Google searched YouTube, and back then one of the most popular channels that came up in all the searches was Nick Shaves. I don't know if he's still at it. I haven't watched his videos in a while, but that's how I learned how to wet shave. And let me tell you, the journey has been amazing. My shaves have been better than ever. I have accumulated way too much shaving stuff. And I have accomplished something that when I first started wet shaving, I never thought I would. But I've learned to become proficient and efficient, and some very kind people actually have called me a master of the shavette, and I'm pretty decent with a straight razor as well. And those are two things when I first started out I thought were unattainable goals. But lo and behold, with a little practice and a lot of cuts, you can get it done. So anyway, just a quick throwback. But yeah, so anyway, like I said at the beginning, I had a PPE breach earlier in the week on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday morning. And it was stupid. It was a stupid mistake. It happened, and it bought me a few days in isolation. We were at a testing event, and I had a PPE breach in my face shield. So I got to stay home until all the people that I tested results came back, or I became symptomatic, and so far no symptomaticness. And all those results came back on Friday afternoon, and all of the people I swallowed that day were negative, so I am safe, or as safe as you can be, according to my bosses. So I get to go back to work on Tuesday, unless they find work for me to come in on Monday. So yeah, so I spent my birthday just kind of hanging out at home, watching TV. My sweet work wife was planning a little shindig for me there at the office, but because I was on isolation, it didn't go as planned. So she was kind enough to swing by and drop off some cake balls, a cupcake, and my Captain America coffee mug. All right, so other than that, it's been a pretty uneventful week. Let me tell you though, when you have a known exposure And I think I've probably mentioned this before, but it was very much worse this week. I started having an allergy attack around the same time. And so, man, my mind was just playing tricks on me the whole time. Like, you've got it. You have got it.
So yeah, like the whole time I was on isolation, I was having like nasal congestion and stuffy ears and itchy eyes and a scratchy sore throat from all the sinus drainage.
And of course, you know, one, I knew that it wasn't because it started too soon after. And then two, it's pretty typical. Those are typical symptoms for me to have, and not the most typical symptoms of the virus. But like, that's all that kept running around in the back of my head. This is not allergies. This is the virus. You're gonna get sick. You're gonna pass it on to your friends and family. And it was really just a big mind game for sure. So, but so far so good. No symptoms. Like I said, all the tests came back negative, so I'm okay. Actually went to my brother's house yesterday. Spent a little time in the pool. They grilled out some steaks, and we had some steak and cake for my birthday. So it was nice. But I'll be honest, the whole time there too, I was hesitant about going. I was nervous about, you know, being there and sitting while we were never very, very close together. I was nervous about being in such close contact with my family. But yeah, it was just weird. All right, that's enough about that. Let's talk about this shave. Like I said, this is something that you could buy at the drugstore back in 2014 when wet shaving was at least back on my radar for the first time. $20, came with a stand and a bunch of Dorco blades. And when I first started, I could not shave with it. It took me 30 minutes to finish a shave, and I had so much razor burn and irritation because I didn't understand the principles of wet shaving. And let's be honest, it's not the greatest piece of equipment, but we all know that if you have skill, you can make even the least expensive and not greatest piece of equipment perform adequately. Which unfortunately I was unable to do back then. Nowadays, a little bit better. So as you can see, the shave is going very well. I've got no nicks, no irritation off of the first pass. It's relatively smooth. And there you go. I mean, that was, I think the last time I shaved was probably Tuesday. So it dealt with the stubble very easily. No problem there. So definitely my technique has improved quite a bit. And the quality of the equipment hasn't really changed. The ST3 blades or whatever those are from Dorco, not the sharpest blade in the world. But as you can see, they cut pretty well. And we all know, as I've chronicled in many videos, I am not a huge fan of twist to open razors because I find that they are not quite aggressive enough to take out my beard. They seem to be most of them seem to be very mild, with the exception of the Black Beauty adjustable. So I can never get the closest BBS shave that I like without getting irritation because I tend to overshave when I use them. That's user error. If I would just settle for a nice, socially acceptable shave so that it looks like I shaved, I could probably get away with much more and have less irritation. The other thing I wish I'd have known when I bought this razor was that this is essentially a Wishy razor, which I could have bought online for about a half or a quarter of the price that I paid for it at the drugstore. I mean, even nowadays, you can, and I don't know if the Wishys are quite as heavy. This is actually a pretty decently weighted razor for what it is. And I think the Van der Hagen store brand, or the Van der Hagen labeled razors are the same. But you can even buy a razor just like this at the local beauty supply store for about $8 or $10. Or you can get the dollar store version for $1. Come with a pack of blades. Now I can't say, if, like I said, I don't know if it's the same metal, but it's the exact same design. And these are based off of Gillette Super Speeds, if I'm not mistaken. I may be wrong, but that's it. It's a cheap razor. It's a great introductory razor. When I first got it, I was super stoked. It took me 30 minutes to finish a single shave, and that's without talking and making videos. And now it looks like I'm going to be finished in about a little over 10 minutes, 12 minutes for 3 passes with no issues. So I would say that over the years, my technique has greatly improved. It's always fun to do a little throwback shave. This shave for me every year is interesting because it does give me a chance to reminisce about why I started this and how far I've come in my technique. Because like I said, man, when I first started, it would take me 30 minutes to get this shave and I would be full of irritation and razor burn and nicks because I didn't know the principles of no pressure. Try not to overshave the same spot twice. I didn't know all the techniques that I know now, like the double chin and all that kind of stuff. But it's all about learning. See, I know I'm overshaving right now just to get this last little bit. Perfect. All right, let's get rinsed. And there you have it. 3 passes. Very, very nice. The cheeks are silky smooth. Little bit here, but like I said, that's pretty common with any razor, but definitely with something as not aggressive. Put the blade gap in that. See, as these twist to open style razors, this is a good shape. I'm not gonna fight for it anymore. That's it. That's all. I don't know what else to say, guys and gals. As always, man, I appreciate you spending a little bit of time with me. I hope the week was good for you. I hope the rest of the weekend gets you some rest and relaxation. I hope you spend some time with your friends and family because it's really important. Be safe, be smart out there, wear your mask. It really helps. Stay 6 feet apart. And that's all I got right now. Thank you guys and gals again so very much for all your support. I'll see you in the next video. I don't know if it's going to be a food review, hot sauce review, or another shave. We'll just kind of play it by ear. But until then, have a great day. God bless.